Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video I'm gonna show you how to create natural marble effect on royal icing when decorating cookies. I'm starting by drawing simple marker on a cookie just so I know where to stop piping. I'm using royal icing 15-second consistency. This is a slightly off-white icing. I use a little bit of ivory food coloring to color the icing. Now to create the marble effect on cookies, you're gonna need few tools. I'm gonna be using black food coloring. Then I also picked up some brown food coloring. I ended up not using ivory, so you don't need that. You need a dropper, a couple of paint brushes, and a damp cloth. You also need clear alcohol. I'm using vodka, and also some cosmetic sponges. This is a brand called Face Secrets. I really like this brand. They are not rubbery like some of the sponges I've used before. They also are great for applying makeup. If you're looking for a new brand, this is the brand I use and it works great. So let's get started. So I'm using some black food coloring and one of the larger brushes, and I'm just applying linear line onto the surface of dried royal icing. And now take a slightly damp sponge and you want to just drag the black throughout the surface. As you see, I'm leaving some spots lighter, some are darker. That's okay. So now that you've done that, we are gonna add some brown. I'm just gonna paint some veins all over with brown food coloring. Notice I'm using smaller paintbrush here. Now with the sponge, you're gonna dip it again in some, or you don't even have to if it's damp enough. So you can take the sponge, and as you see, I'm using dragging and sponging at the same time. So you don't want to totally dissolve the veins. You want them to be softer, so you can drag and sponge at the same time. Now, if you're not certain what colors to use to create natural marble, you can also look up different images of natural marble online and go from there. Use it as an inspiration for your cookie design. So now that we've done that part, we can start with decorating. I'm going to be using purple and also some ivory brown royal icing to finish this design. Now for the ear, I'm using same base color as I did for the elephant, and it's also 15-second royal icing. Now here I'm gonna be doing wet on wet. We're gonna be piping with some ivory brown royal icing directly onto the wet purple icing. I would recommend that you use either the same consistency as your base, or it can also be slightly thinner. This way it will sink nicely into your base. And then I'm using needle tool and I'm just dragging the dots in one direction, creating kind of a leaf shape. Using the same technique I used for the base, you can also decorate the ear with a natural marble effect. Now to finish this design, we're going to add little pipe details. I'm using piping consistency royal icing here. So here I'm piping the dots, and as you see I'm leaving a slight gap between each dot. We're gonna fill the gap with purple royal icing. Here I'm piping a large dot, a medium and a small. It creates a really nice effect on cookies. And now we're ready to finish this. I'm adding a little bit of vodka to gold luster dust, and now you can take a small paintbrush and paint all the details on your cookie. And here are the finished cookies. I hope you like this tutorial, guys. Let me know if you try natural marble effect technique on your cookies. Don't forget to check out how to make wine bottle cake and really fun ninja cookies on a stick. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.